But if Ipswich are going to survive, how will it be? What will they base their survival on?
It's not beating Manchester City.
And what have we seen them do this season better than we did today?
Well, they won't get beat. They won't go down because they lost 6-0 to City.
Of course not.
Right?
But in conversations,
what are you trying to say? That does Kieran McKenna a bit like? Are we alluding a little bit to Burnley last year, whereas?
No,
there was a coach
I'll
who
tell you what I'm
refused
alluding
to change
when
the
we
way
had
he
a
played.
conversation recently, and you said to me, what worries me about Everton's scenario is Ipswich have got something about them.
Yeah, they have.
They look as though they're hungry and they want to get into you. That's what I'm alluding to.
They didn't tonight.
That they did none of that.
None of that tonight. But that they may have just been overawed by a much better team and outplayed by a much better team.
And do you know
you have
what?
to remember that. I mean, the team they were playing tonight have got some unbelievably good players in it.
Do you know what as well, Andy? They had a really tough game midweek.
Yeah.
Really tough game. It was probably one where Kieran McKenna's probably thought, at home, this is a chance to take 3 points. You know, there was a big opportunity to move out the bottom three. It was a team that you feel that they have got an opportunity. And I felt tonight, not only did they not get near them, but they didn't look like a team with any energy, really.
No. I mean, they made 5 changes, Jace. That might tell you something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's a lot of changes for a team like that.
I just thought they respectfly sat off too much. They'd lost the game before the ball moved. That really, you know, they should have been thinking about just seeing them undone in the last 15 minutes at Brentford.
That's what I'm saying
Let's get into these.
But that's what I'm saying.
They're not in the best of shape at the minute.
No.
Let's see if they're up for it.
That's what I said to you.
Instead of that,
They didn't,
and they're not as good as
They
City.
didn't show that drive. They never got there. What's the thing they've done more this season that's got them go? It's got Delap involved in the game. I mean, I hardly saw him tonight. Hardly had a kick of the football. And such was the way that they'd accepted the result. They took him off, you know, to save him for the next week's game. Next game they've got. They've taken him off. They took 2 or 3 other players off who are going to be picked to play next week. So it was always like they've conceded, right, we can do nothing in this game, so let's get some of our best players off so none of them get injured. And there are bigger games to come for them. But I guarantee the next game they play, they'll have far more energy than they showed tonight and far more about them than they showed tonight.